So the doctor said, if this is my thermometer, where's my pen?
Hey guys, what's going on out there? Welcome to my channel once again, Everyday Random Shit. This is my playlist for Photoshop for beginners. We're going to be learning some cool effects. What is up? How's everybody doing? And for all you ladies out there, how you doing? Today we're going to be learning a somewhat popular effect. This is what we're going to be learning today. This little Polaroid effect, which can be really cool. And let me see if I can make a quick video and show you guys how to knock it out of the park here. I always say my videos are going to be quick, but last time it took 25 fucking minutes. But let's see what we can do here. Okay. Oh, I deleted the wrong one. Okay, let's start over. Straight from the beginning. We're dealing with beginners here, just like me. Here you go. Go to File, Open. Choose the photo you want to do some Polaroid on. Let's do this one. All right, set that. Never. Okay, straight off the bat, you're gonna want to start a new layer, which is down here. Click on that sucker. Now what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna make the Polaroid frame itself. So you're gonna click your rectangular marquee tool right here. If you don't have a rectangle right here, just click and hold, and all these other options come out. The circle and all that. You're gonna choose a rectangle marquee tool. And you're going to choose Shift, I believe. Shift makes a nice, beautiful square like that. What happens when you don't push Shift is it lets you work it your own way, and it doesn't come out quite square. So let's go ahead and delete that. Control D, get rid of the marching ants. Push Shift and drag out your tool, and it makes a perfect square. There we go. Don't be afraid if you don't get it right where you want it. We're gonna move it around. And first and foremost with these Polaroids, one of the pictures at least get the whole head. It looks pretty cool when you do that. Okay, let me see. We're going to click and drag. We're going to get our foreground here. And we're going to change the brightness, which is right here. You click on the little black square, change the brightness to 50%. Click on that. Then what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of all the color here in this square. Push Alt-Delete. And there you go. And let me see. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to add a new layer to this. So go to your layer button down here, but this time you're going to push Control and then you're going to click on it. Okay. And now what we're going to do is we're going to make the outer layer of the Polaroid, the little white film. So let's see. We're going to go to Select up here. Transform Select. And again, we're going to push Alt, Shift, and then you're going to drag out the square. And once again, it's going to come out. Just drag it out just a little bit. Remember, those Polaroids didn't have a lot of white at the top or on the sides, but they did have on the bottom. So once you push Alt, Shift, it's going to drag everything out at the same time. If you didn't push Alt, Shift, listen to me, Alt, Shift, it pulls out just this one corner while everything else stays the same. So once you got the top and the sides just a little bit, just enough, you let go of Alt, Shift, you come down to this middle square and you drag it out just a little bit. For all those old fuckers like me, you remember what the Polaroids look like. Okay, here we go. Press Enter. There we go. Now here we need the white part. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to our white color right here. We're going to switch it up. Well, you don't really need to click it, but just make sure the white square is up in front here. And once again, we're going to push Alt, Delete. And there you go. That's exactly how a Polaroid looks like. Okay, now what we're gonna do is we want to kind of move the Polaroid. The whole effect of this is kind of like you threw a whole bunch of Polaroids on the floor and it just happened to come out to how the picture's supposed to be. So this is what we're gonna do. You're gonna Shift and click the top layer. You're gonna want to highlight both of these layers. That's why you Shift click, and then you're gonna do a free transform, which is Control T. There you go. And once you get these little curvy arrows right here, just click on that and just drag it. There you go. Kind of like you just threw it on the floor. And again, move it around to where it completely covers the face. And this one, the little girl's doing the longhorn sign, so I want that too, but it's covering her whole face, so that's cool. Okay, there you go. Once you get your placement, push Enter, and this is what we're gonna do. Click the top layer, go to your magic wand up here. Again, if you don't have the magic wand, click and hold, and then you either have your quick selection tool or your magic wand. Go ahead and click that magic wand. What we're going to do is we're going to click right here in the gray. Click the gray, marching ants come out, and we don't need this top layer anymore. We now have the marching ants. And go ahead and drag that layer down to the delete or to the trash can. delete, and now we can fill this up. Go to your background layer, push. There you go. Activate your background layer. What we're going to do is we're going to make a copy of it. Since we now have the marching ants here telling us what we want in that copy of the background, all you got to do is make a copy of it. Push Control J. And with this layer, you're going to bring it, layer number 3 right here, you're going to bring it above layer number 2. So let's go ahead and do that. And bam, there you go. You got the picture of the selection and the nice little Polaroid. So now all we gotta do is repeat the process, and that's all this whole lesson is. It's a whole bunch of repeating. So let's highlight both layers once again. So you shift, click layer number 2. There you go. And you're gonna want to make a copy of this. Usually Control J will work, but for some reason not for me right now. So let's go at it another way. I'm gonna right click the highlights and go up here to duplicate layer. Yeah. Enter. That's good. Now from here you're gonna want to drag the copies in between. Oh, I don't know what I did there, but okay. This is the copy. Make sure they're both highlighted. Okay. What you're going to do is you're going to drag these copies in between the background and the first copies. So drag it. And there we go. It's in between. Now we're ready to move the other Polaroid. Click Control T. Make sure these two are still highlighted. You drag that sucker out. And again, you place it wherever you want. Kind of make the picture a little askew. Enter. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to activate the top layer of the copies that we made. You're going to press Control and you're going to click right here in this little frame. Control, and again we get the marching ants. And just like last time, once we have the marching ants, we can delete this layer. So let's go ahead and drag it down to the trash can. Activate your background. Push Control J to make a copy. And this layer now goes above the last. And there you go. Again, let's repeat the process one more time. Make sure both layers are highlighted. Shift, click, both layers are highlighted. Again, Control J usually works for most people, but for some reason I'm not most people and my computer doesn't like me. So I right click the highlighted layers, duplicate, enter, Control T to move it around. There you go. I'm only going to do a couple of these because after a while you're going to get real bored with me and you're going to figure out, yeah, you can do this yourself. It's just the same process over and over and over again. Once you got it where you want it, enter. And I think I messed up. Yeah. You drag these in between the background and the last layers. There we go. There we go. Okay, now click the top layer, control click the little frame right here. There we go. Once you got the marching ants come up for your selection, delete this one little layer. Again, activate your background, Control J. Bring it above the the layer you did not delete, and there you go. I'm gonna do one more and I'm gonna call it quits. Again, highlight both layers, duplicate the layers, and drag it right here between the background and the other layers. Okay, Control T, move it around wherever you want it. Go. This one's going to be like that. Push enter, activate the top layer, control, click the little frame, marching ants come up, delete this layer, background, activate your background, Control J. Now just move this layer above the last, and there you go. And you're going to repeat the process for however many subjects you have. In this case we have 2. But since this is just a quick tutorial, I'm going to show you what I do usually. Usually I just like a background for this effect. You can use whatever you want, but just to make a quick black background or a white background, whichever one, but the white's going to clash with the color of the Polaroid. You click the background, go ahead and get your brush right here. I want the black back, the black and white back. It's hard to say. Just click this little button right here where it has the black and white. Click that. There you go. Your foreground's still black. And you just paint, and it will not affect your Polaroids at all. There you go. You just paint. You can do it any color you want. You can even put a texture on it if you want to. But since we're just beginning, this is a quick and simple, easy way on how to do it. Again, this is just a quick little lesson. Usually I would do the other subject as well, but that should be it. And again, thank you for watching my videos, guys. If you like it, go ahead and click the like button. As I said in many of my other videos, if you're starting off with Photoshop, If you like a video, go ahead and push that like button. It doesn't necessarily have to be my video, which I would really appreciate if it is. But later on the line, if you want to redo that effect and you forgot how to do it, all the likes are in your history, so it's a lot easier to find that video. But again, if you like it, go ahead and give that big thumbs up. Thanks for watching once again in my channel, Everyday Random Shit. Goodbye, guys.